Bueno, chavales, pues aquí estamos en directo otra vez con el Red Dead de los zombies. He estado pillando algunos campamentos y creo que no me han dado ningún arma. Me parece que no me han dado ningún arma nueva. Y ahora que tengamos que hacer misión, tenemos que ir a las hermanas y pillar esto, que no he ido porque era de historia. Y aquí tenemos otra secundaria. Vamos a ir primero aquí. A Agave Viejo. Nos vamos a teletransportar. Agave Viejo, aquí. A ver si no se nos quita ninguna ciudad. Teníamos ahora mismo a hambre. De caballo. Que este no se cansa y creo que no lo matan tampoco. A no ser que se te caiga por un barranco. Creo que no puede morir. Ve de armas. A lo mejor una escopeta. A lo mejor la corredera. Quizá. O no, mira, la Mauser. El Scofield sé que me lo dieron. Sí, y la Mauser también me la han dado. Pues sí, me han dado armas. El carcano me lo dieron por un desafío. Creo. Winchester, Springfield. Fusil de caza también me lo han dado por un desafío, me parece. Ah, vamos al lío. Se comen a las monjas. Toma. No le ha temblado el pulso.
You okay, sister?
Well, I'm alive, senor. Although, come to think of it, I just committed a mortal sin.
Blame self-defense. Always works for me.
Yes, well, I fear my judges may be a little more stringent than yours. But I appreciate the advice. Unfortunately, many of my nuns are not so resourceful as you or I. Their innocence will kill them, which is truly a terrifying reality.
I would not know.
I think maybe you would. But let us leave the psychotherapy and focus on more pressing matters.
Oli.
They are locked in the church, while hordes of these half-witted demons are trying to get to them.
It'd be my pleasure.
You're a true Samaritan, sir. You know, they say the devil has all the best tunes. It may be so, but it seems he also has the most half-witted friends.
So you know Bill Williamson then?
Excuse me?
Just a little joke. I'll do as best as I can to save the nuns.
El guiñito. Ese está muerto, ese no lo tengo que llamar. Bueno, vamos a salvar a las monjitas. Vale, que estoy frío, ¿eh? No, una monja zombie. Increíble. Toma. ¿Quién queda por aquí? Ah, me están disparando, que no los veo. Está bugueada. ¿Quién me ha disparado? ¿Me ha disparado una monja a mí? ¿Por qué me dispara? Mira, uno de fuera. Plato giratorio. Vale, perfecto. Este es el de tener todos los territorios a salvo al mismo tiempo.
Seth, how do you enjoy this?
Pues tenemos todos los asentamientos salvados al mismo tiempo.
I think I'm gonna vomit. You're trying my patience. You owe me, lady.
Manzanita pues está siendo atacado. Debería salvarlo. Y si no voy, ¿qué pasa? Estado atacado, a ver, leyenda. Pues de momento no vamos ahí. Vamos a terminar de lootear esto. Vamos a terminar la misión de aquí. Y no sé si dejarlo perder y luego salvarlo y ver qué pasa. O si cuando termine con esto seguir abajo de ataque, puedo ya salvarlo. Tampoco... Podría ir ahora mismo. Aunque ya no sé si me hace falta para algo, la verdad. Está todo cerrado. Yo ese creo que lo voy a dejar caer. A ver qué pasa luego si lo vuelvo a retomar.
Thank God.
A ver, de esto de los atuendos. Son fáciles. Y este es un pelín más complicado. ¿Del árbitro mexicano? Bueno, no. Estadounidense, ¿no? Mexicano por el otro. Mira las que han quedado los pobres. Bueno, son unas poquillas, 7 en total.
Sister,
No, 6.
what did you ask?
Bless you. But it's not sister. It's Mother Superior. Mother Superior Calderón. Our bishop was a stickler for regulations. Until he got sick last week and ate half of the cathedral choir boys.
Hostia.
I'm sorry.
I only mention it because my girls are laughing at you calling me sister.
What do you think is causing all this?
Déjame ver. Mexico is an old country. Many faiths have lived and died here. Many evil spirits have flourished. I have no idea what is afflicting the people here, but I know it is a sickness of the soul. Something supernatural, maybe. Certainly nothing rational. Perhaps if you were to get me alive one of these creatures, we could try a couple of experiments.
Certainly.
Get me a new one. One who was recently human. I want to work with a subject who has only recently turned.
I'll see what I can find for you.
¿Serán los normales o los que corren?
Gracias, señor. Shh, cállense. No puedo creer cómo se portan.
Never in all my days.
¿Qué tengo que hacer entonces? Podemos ir a ver cuál es esa misión también. Un no muerto reciente. ¿Qué puede significar eso? O de los que corren o de los normales, se me ocurre. No creo que sea uno recién convertido de estos que te encuentras por ahí, ¿no? Voy a poner el ponchito ya que estoy aquí, ¿no? Eso es... casa madrugada o algo así, ¿no? ¿Qué será el Ricketts? Anda.
Do you think I like shooting women? You filthy whoremongering wretch.
Míralo, aquí está el bicho.
Gracias, señores, que estaba viendo a mi tía que está media desculpada
Yeah,
y necesitaba
yeah,
una...
get out of here. Go on. Go on.
Gracias.
Hello, Mr. Ricketts.
Hello, John. I see you're enjoying another vacation in our little resort.
Something like that.
Well, we got sunshine, sand, and a plague that makes people eat each other. Come to think of it, it must feel just like America to you.
What is going on? I thought things were calmer in Mexico.
This is calm. What's a little light cannibalism among friends? Excuse me. So, how have you been?
Good. Well, apart from my wife and son being tied up and trying to rip my soul clean out of my body, and the entire earth turning into hell.
Good. Real good. You know, John, I've lived a long life. I've seen this land when it was just wilderness and scrub. I've seen missionaries nailed to crosses by shaman and burn into just the cinders of their misguided devotion. I've seen slaves get set free and return to a bondage even more confusing than the one they left behind. I've seen diseases wipe out entire communities in a weekend. I've seen bad men make their own Valhalla out in the bush, with harems of maidens and the hunting of men as a sport. I've seen men struggle with principles and morals and the very meaning of existence. I've killed all that can be killed. never, in all my natural-born days, seen anything quite like this.
Nor me, sir.
Now, if we could only get something that would attract
¿El
these
cebo?
blighters, we could kill them faster and maybe return this land to its natural state.
Some kind of bait?
Exactly.
I think I might know how.
And more dynamite. I'm running
Ah,
pretty
un
low.
cebo mejorado.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you, John. And take care.
Chuparlo. Tengo que llevar cebo y dinamita en unas horas. Bueno, pues vamos a intentar coger un zombie vivo. O bueno, me acuesto, ¿no? También. Me puedo dormir. ¿Aquí puedo dormir? Ya puedo. Oye, ¿se habrá transformado el pobre? Ah, no.
Hello, sir. How have you been?
As you imagine.
Good. Did you get the dynamite?
Yes. And the bait.
Let's see.
La luna verde, ¿eh?
Wonderful. Here, let's work with that for a second. This calls for a soft touch. Not the brutish hands of a man of war, but the delicate touch of an artist. Some use oils, and some a chisel and a block of marble. For me, sir, it was always either high explosives or the trigger of a fine iron. But it's much the same.
Sometimes your humility overwhelms me, Ricketts.
You and me both, Mr. Marston. Now, if you'd have seen me when I was a young man, if you'd have seen me when I was so fast, you couldn't see me. Well, then you'd know this is humility. The truth is, well, the truth is long dead. Now we got only memories. Memories and a great swath of demonic mutants, of course.
Have you heard anything?
I heard a man in Chicago was writing a biography of me. And can you believe it? An artist in Pittsburgh painted my portrait.
I mean, the demonic hordes, not your own unending glory.
No, that. Nothing too interesting. Someone said that there's some really big problems near Escalera. But I can't concern myself too much with that. This is my home now. This, and this up here.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
I don't think getting savaged by some brainless corpse would do too much justice to your myth.
Yeah, I think you're teasing me, Mr. Marston. But I thank you, and I appreciate your concern nonetheless.
Hay bicho. Cebo explosivo. Y lo que ha dicho de cerca de escalera, ¿se podrá hacer algo allí? No. Vamos a intentar coger a uno reciente, a ver. A ver si de camino allí vemos algo interesante. Uno cualquiera, yo cogería a uno normal, supongo. Si no me encuentro con uno de estos que se recién transforma por el camino. Me ha parecido escuchar algo. No veo nada por aquí. Vale, pues no hemos visto ninguno. Vamos a seguir dando vueltecitas. Algo me encontraré. Esto ya habrá caído. Abajo de ataque. Aquí hay zombies. A ver, tú pareces normal. Coño, estamos cerca. Están saliendo más, parece. ¿No puedo llamar caballo o qué? A ver si este le vale. Sí, le vale, perfecto.
Mother Superior, I think I have a test case for you.
Senor Marston, you're a true pilgrim.
That I ain't.
Now let's see. Well, it certainly isn't the flu. Their eyes are so devoid of love, of anything. Oh, lively one I see. Here,
What is that?
holy water. I think we may have something.
It seems to be working.
Maybe. Maybe not.
But it seems as if he were nearly saved.
Spiritual infections are confusing things, Senor Marston. None of us can hope to understand them properly.
But he came back for a minute.
I bless the water, but perhaps my faith is not that strong. I have to do more thinking, but I need time. Every day more of my people fall as the dead rise in sepulchro.
Then perhaps it's time I put them to rest.
Take the holy water. Maybe it will be a calming balm for the restless departed.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You are a blessing in an unusual form.
Purifica el cementerio de sepulcro. 5 de agua bendita. Vale, es como las balas de fósforo. Las moscas del caballo.
Come on, easy up now.
Tú verás. Me gusta que se esperan pacientemente. De aquí va a salir el de Santa, ¿no? Aquí matamos al de Santa en la historia. Se habrá bogueado, salen muchos, ¿no? Tío puta. Mira, el de matar 500 con revólver. Coño, mira, Capitán Vicente de Santa. Hombre tierno, soldado feroz. México loves you, dice. Ahí va el bicho. Acá, de Santa. Toma.
That's unfortunate.
México loves you, Mr. Marston.
Any gifts from the other side, mister?
¿Cómo me acordaba de eso, eh? Este juego me lo pasé una vez, creo, nada más.
Not again.
¿Cuándo salió?
Slim pickings off the undead. beginning to lose my patience.
Pues ya hemos hecho el de matar 500 con pistola también. Falta el de 500 con armas grandes. Que eso dónde lo hacemos. No sé si es mejor aquí o en el otro. No sé qué misiones se pueden repetir. Además me ha pegado un tiro.
Ay, qué bueno. Señor Marston, how wonderful to see you alive.
I think I've cleared Sepulcro.
You're a brave servant of righteousness.
I've been called many things in my time, but never that. Who is that girl, by the way?
She? I don't know. She said she was in a holy order in Escalera.
I'm sure
Esa es la
I've seen
diosa
her.
otra vez.
Or someone like her.
Maybe. But it is a common enough look. Seemed like a nice girl. She told me something interesting.
What's that?
She blamed this terrible curse on our soon-to-be president, Abraham Reyes. Perhaps you have heard of him.
Heard of him? I know him well.
I hope that vain, ambitious, and repugnant parasite is no friend of yours.
Not exactly. I didn't think he was that bad.
And who am I to judge? Forgive me. I have just heard many unpleasant stories and met too many pregnant and abandoned girls.
Of course. But what has he done?
She claimed he had angered an ancient goddess, disturbed a crypt and a temple in her honor. I mean, as I say it, it sounds like heresy, like the idiotic delusions of a cursed people. But in a land such as this, I have learned to be less dogmatic than maybe I have been instructed. I am sure it is just.
¿Ya se acaba entonces?
Perhaps. But maybe it's time I go pay El Presidente a visit anyway.
I shall pray for you.
Someone certainly needs to. Goodbye, Mother Superior.
Vaya con Dios, mijo.
Ahora, si no me equivoco, ponía musiquita otra vez, ¿eh? Sí. Mira, una canción que vamos a escuchar entera. Pues ya se acaba, ¿eh? Creo que esta es la última misión. Pensé que en México hacías más, pero no. ¿Qué hemos hecho? Solo la Madre Superiora, ¿no? Pues ya esto es nada. Un hombre civilizado.
Senora, ¿Dónde es Abraham Reyes?
Voy. Ahora que pone ya el tercero.
Reyes!
El bicho. Otra vez está la tía ahí.
Stop that now, Abraham! Come on, stop that.
Banish him!
Al carajo.
He always did have a way with the ladies. It's okay. He's dead.
Thank you, senor.
You'll be okay.
I'm glad you think so. But I fear I won't. None of us will. We are all doomed. Because of him.
Him? He wasn't a great guy, but I'm afraid you're giving him a little too much credit, my dear. Haven't I seen you before?
No. He caused this with his greed and his lust for power. He heard an ancient myth and tested it. It caused all of these terrible things. His vanity overwhelmed us all.
What the hell are you talking about? Where have I seen you?
Me? Oh, I have a common enough face. I'm from here. He disturbed the royal burial grounds that lie underneath the town. He heard there was a mask hidden there that would make him invincible.
I've heard this blamed on Mexicans, Jewish people, freed slaves, the federal government, immigrants, the bad weather, now this. What's wrong with people?
It's true. Look in that chest. He has a sacred mask. That is where this plague came from. Him and his awful lust for power.
¿Cómo es la máscara? Oh. Ah, es la del Red Dead 2, la que está allí en la tienda del perista, es verdad.
Where did you say the crypt was?
Near the bullfighting ring. Behind the via.
Well, I guess it's worth a shot.
En plaza de toro. Lo que hay detrás de una plaza de toro.
Return the mask to where it belongs.
Wait here. It's too dangerous.
You need me. I know what needs to be done.
I sure hope you're
¿Qué pasa aquí? Me va a morder.
The entrance is by the bullfighting ring.
Give the devil my regard.
¿Eso es un toro zombie?
The animals have also suffered. The thread that connects us all has been desecrated.
Hostia, qué guapo. Toro zombie. Debería dejar lutarlo, ¿no?
We must hurry. We have already wasted too much time.
No, esto es una plaza de toro. Esto redondo de aquí. Ah, es ahí.
Looks nice in here.
A presidential palace should never have been built above a sacred place. Harmony is fragile. The greatest catastrophes occur when you men try to play God.
You're done with this world.
¿Tiene los ojos rojos?
Damn, look at their eyes.
The fire of their discontent burns brightly.
Ah, mira, son pellejosos.
I'll kill you 3 times. Why aren't they attacking you?
These are your deeds, not mine.
You really are a strange girl.
Our mystery can never be silenced. Many of these died in a great battle on this very site.
No wonder they don't seem to like her.
Do not underestimate the power of the mind. Think of your family. You must not give up now.
No, era por atrás, ¿no? Que viene uno por atrás. Mira, esto ya es maya, inca o...
Shit. Smells like retchers up ahead.
Fear is all in the mind. The older the corpse, the more glorious their rage.
Please just stay dead.
Es largo el caminito, ¿eh?
Some of them worship the moon, and the brave man has to kill everyone. Put these troubled souls to rest. We discover who we are when we feast.
Reyes, you got a lot to answer.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Un arma? ¡Hostia! ¿A dónde?
We must confront the dark corridors of our conscience.
Yo aquí, demasiado zombie, me estoy quedando sin balas. Hemos llegado.
They don't want to go back to being dead. We'll be returned to rest.
Now that's dead. Leave. Christ, that was close. Good thing I got down here when I did.
This is not the time for your half-eating vanity. Now come, let's put an end to this.
Return the mask.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
How do you know?
My name is Ayotioto.
Cállate, otra.
Ayotioto.
Ayotioto.
A horse is waiting for you. You should return home.
En teoría se acabó. Pero no.
Joan? There you are. Well,
Tan
when the
vivo.
trouble starts, I can pretty much guarantee you'll ride off into the sunset.
You feeling better?
Yes. I mean, once that boy stopped trying to bite me, everything felt much better. I'm starving, though.
Jack?
Me? Well, I only felt better once that mad look left your eye. Please, Dad, don't leave me here alone with that woman again.
Excuse me?
Try not to, son.
I've heard that before.
Well, let me fix us something to eat.
Please don't. We've had enough dramatics for one day.
Pero Uncle está muerto. Unos meses más tarde. El hijo puta. Mira, pochita. Atenta, ¿eh? Mm. Espérate un momento, ahora me dice. Me lo he dicho. Ya, pues ya estaría. Vaquero no muerto. Manzanita de paso invadido. ¿Qué dice? Sí, porque esto pasó porque habían robado una máscara y yo la he devuelto. Pero ya estaba todo el mundo bien. Pero ahora el loco de los zombies la ha vuelto a robar. Y por eso yo ya he muerto y ahora resucito. Manzanita pues ha sido invadida. Has domado el caballo del apocalipsis muerte. Onda, aquí lo tengo, ¿no? El que explota cabeza. Muerte elimina a los enemigos al aplastarlos. Solo está mi tumba aquí. Los no muertos han invadido el asentamiento que ha salvado. Vuelve al asentamiento para llevar a los supervivientes. No ponía lo de que están enterrados en agua bendita. Y que por eso está esto. Vale, esto lo han invadido. Y habría que volverlo a recuperar. Y hemos desbloqueado el vaquero no muerto. Ah, y ahora nada más que me puedo poner 3 trajes. Ahí no tengo sombrero ahora. Todo torcido, ¿eh? Pues aquí lo tenemos. Bueno, chavales. Pues hasta aquí el vídeo. Finiquitamos el resdea. Ya solo queda hacer el 100% de los dos juegos. Bueno, nos vemos en el próximo vídeo.